Welcome, welcome to Luminess. I am Dorothy Strohall. I am a celebrity makeup artist, have been a makeup artist for years and years, 20 years, actually, 20 plus to be exact. And I am here to, one, be your beauty expert and to help you kind of understand what you have available to you through Luminess. We're going to talk about tips and tricks, and we are going to just really go over some interesting things today. So I have all of the tea on what is new and amazing and coming to you from Luminess. If you love Luminess products, I'm telling you, I have the latest and greatest that I get to give you a sneak peek about. A sneak peek. I'm so excited. New products that you've never seen before, that you've never seen with Luminess, that you get to see how it works. They are not even released yet. And so this is a sneak peek live today to show you all of the new, greatest, latest things. So I got this box yesterday that has some of the top secret, not yet released products that are going to come out. And so I'm going to show them to you so you can see what is to come. I'm so excited about this. I can't even tell you how excited I am to really get to look at the new products that aren't released yet, and you get a sneak peek as to what may be coming down the pipeline in the next few months. Are you ready? Summer's coming. They've got some great new products. I'm excited, one, to test them out. I haven't even tested them. I'm just now opening these new products that haven't been released. So I'm just now opening them. I'm going to play with them. I'm going to look at them. I'm going to see how they work so I can help you make them work. So join me, share this post if any of you want the secret of what is coming. Okay, so here they are. This is the secret stash of what is to come over the next few months from Luminess. And so I'm so excited. Okay, so first thing, okay. Wow. Really? Okay, so they are introducing new shades. Okay, so I love to talk about all of the shades that we have in the airbrush spray foundation. Guys, they're introducing 3 new shades. In between shades, this is a 2.5, a 25. And so normally our shades go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And so they will be releasing, coming up very soon, a 15, a 25, and a 35. So if you have fair skin and you're in that in between, to where, like, if you use our traditional breeze, if you use our traditional icon, and you need that in between color and you mix them, they listened and they've got them. So coming soon is a 15. So we'll have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So for all my lighter skinned ladies, they have you covered in the airbrush spray foundation. And so I think I am going to demo this a little bit later, but there's another product that I'm going to actually demo today because I'm so curious and I really want to see how it works. And you guys, you just, I don't even have words yet, because look, I just got these products in. They are not released. This is a sneak peek. You cannot buy them yet, but you can see them and be ready to decide if you're going to love them or not. Okay, so 3 new shades, half shades. So they have a 15, a 25, and a 35. So yay for that. Yay for expansion on the shades of the foundation that has sold out again and again and again. Okay, so this I think is what I'm so curious and so excited about. And I'm actually going to try this. And I'm not 100% sure if it needs primer or not. So that'll be one of my things to test whenever I go into my in test. But this is I just opened the box up and just pulled these new, never used and never seen, not available to anybody just yet, sneak peek products. Guys, they have come out with a full coverage airbrush foundation. It is, it's an airbrush spray for the face and the body. So this means you can use it on your arms, you can use it on your legs just in time for summer to cover up spots, and it's transfer resistant. That's really cool. Okay, so this means that it is a full coverage spray for your body. And you know what? I think I'm going to do two things as I demo this. I'm going to demo this like right now because I'm so curious. I can't stand it. I want to see how this full coverage works. I want to see, one, how it covers on the body. And then two, I want to see how it looks as it covers on the face. So if you want to see the demo of the new products, go ahead and give me some likes, give me some loves, share this, and let other people see the sneak peek of what is coming that's not available yet. I'm fixing to show you. Okay, so one of the things I probably need to do is I'm going to do it on my arm. So as you can tell, I have age spots. I'm 50 years old. And so my skin texture is that of a 50-year-old. And so I need to make sure that, one, if I do this full coverage spray on my face, it looks natural. Two, how will it cover my age spots? And so what I'm going to do real quick, so I'm going to go ahead and just use our little contour to take the hair off my arms, because that's the thing I haven't done. It's winter, who cares, right? But in the summertime, if I'm going to show you how well this coverage works, I don't need you seeing my hairy arms. Okay, so I'm just going to do this real quick. Okay, that worked pretty well. Super quick and easy. Okay, so there's my arm. You see all of the age spots on there. So we are going to do, so they sent me a 10 and a 30. Normally so this would be the light for light fair skin. This would be the light medium. So I think I'm going to do the light medium. Usually when I wear a 30, it's a little warm. Hi, Christina. It's good to see you. Good to see you. If you are here, say hi. I would love to see who's here, where you're from, as I'm doing this demo of not yet released products that are coming soon. Okay, so with this full coverage spray, now that's a brush, my friend. So you can use this on your face, but I really think it's meant for your body. So if you're going to use this on your face, you can go ahead and use the traditional brush that comes with it. But for grins and giggles, Lynn, hi, you're from the Philippines. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm going to use the brush. Ooh, that's soft. That's soft. Hi, Millie from North Carolina. Good to see you. I am going to use this full coverage spray. I'm going to do it on my face, and then I'm going to do it on my arm so you can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use it on a brush. I'm going to shake it. And I'm going to use the same technique that I use on the airbrush spray foundation because, well, honestly, I haven't tested it yet. I don't know what the optimal spray amount is, but with it being full coverage, I cannot imagine needing to use more than we did before. Okay, so again, new product, not released, first looks to all of you guys that are watching and hanging out. get ready because it's going to be a seller that like leaves for the summer. Okay, so 2 short sprays. Ooh, that's some pigment right there. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Okay, let's move that pigment around and see how we're doing with full coverage. Yeah, that's some coverage. Lynn, you've been using the Luminess when you were still in the US. You still have a bottle of your Rose Foundation left. Well, good, good, good. I love the Rose Foundation. Okay. I don't normally need quote unquote full coverage. I can do a medium coverage, but this looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm thinking that on the skin, on the face, if you need more coverage, and hello, Anita. Hello, Brenda. If you need more coverage, this is going to be a great full coverage product. So if you have hyperpigmentation on the skin, if you have challenges on the skin to where maybe you have melasma, maybe you have coloring that is very uneven. Good morning, Tina. It's good to see you. This new full coverage spray may be exactly what you need for the summer, and it's supposed to be transfer resistant. I can feel a little bit more thickness in it as I put it on. And I say that it's not as thick as traditional foundation, but I mean, I'm comparing it to our airbrush spray that is a medium buildable. Now, I do believe this was meant to go on like your arms or your legs, like for the summertime, to have really pretty coloring and smooth legs. But you know what? It tends to work really, it looks pretty good on the skin, and I'm not mad at it at all. Anita, when does this come out to the public? That is a good question. My understanding is it should be ready within this first quarter. And so I'm thinking by the beginning of summer, these should be available. Okay, so I put it on my skin. Again, I use the same technique I do for the airbrush spray foundation. I'm going to look at it in person. Okay, that looks really nice on the skin. And I did not use the primer. I didn't, and I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna do some testing, independent testing. I'm gonna try it with the primer. I'm gonna see how it looks with the primer. And then kind of see what the primer does to this product. Does it break it down? Does it help it? What is the primer? How does that work? So, but I don't have the primer on. And so I think that's pretty decent coverage. And it's, sometimes for me, the 30 can get a little too warm on my skin, but it looks actually really nice. And so I am not mad at this. I am not mad at this. I think this coverage is good. It only has I only did 2 short sprays, but that is significantly more coverage that I get with the regular medium. So that's cool. I can feel it a little bit, but it's hydrating, and that's what I like about it. Now, it's supposed to be transfer resistant. We will test that in just a minute. But I want to see the coverage of the age spots on my arm. Do y'all want to see how it works on the body? I want to see how it works on the body. What does it take to cover the age spots on my arm? I guess this would have been a better arm, but it's whatever. I did the other one. So I'm going to do 2 short sprays, just like I did on the face. But look at this brush. I love this brush, and it is super, super soft. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to buff it in. Remember, when you buff this in, it's the heat of your skin that activates the pigment. And so you want to make sure you let it heat with your skin before you judge whether it's enough or it's not enough. So just remember these. Okay, so that's pretty decent coverage. I think I have one right there. I want to do a little bit more. So I'm going to add just a hair more and look at it this time instead of trying to do it to camera. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I gotta tell you, I've used like the airbrush, they call it airbrush pantyhose on the legs or whatnot. And I gotta tell you, they don't look like your skin. It looks like you've put some kind of weird coat on your face, on your legs or whatnot. But this actually looks really, look how nice that looks. Now you can still see a little bit of that. So I'm going to have to see, did I shake it up enough? I may not have shaked it up enough. And that is one of the things we got to be aware of is you've got to shake it up enough to get the pigment out. And so I kind of want to see how much do I need to cover up my age spots. Now I'm going to pounce it because pouncing adds it differently onto the skin. But I mean, I want it to look like my skin. And this is a 30. And normally a 30 is a little warm, but man, look at that. That looks really nice. And it does not look like I have anything on it all. Okay. I'm impressed. I've done a lot of full coverage makeups that are skin coverage. And I've tested a lot. I mean, from pro brands to airbrushing, tattoo cover ups, that kind of stuff. But for this kind of thing, that looks really nice and really natural. I mean, I'd wear it. So, and that says a lot. And so, covered, not covered, covered, not covered. So it really does add a little pretty finish to the skin. I'm going to give it a couple seconds to heat with my skin like I did my face, do its thing. And then I'm going to see about this whole does not transfer thing and see how that works. So I like it a lot. And you're going to get to see before anyone else does how that product transfers or doesn't transfer. The full coverage on the skin, I did 2 short sprays, and it has done full coverage and looks very, very natural, which is what I'm excited about. I put it on my arm. It's got great coverage on the arm. Looks like skin, where this one, you can see my age spots there. They're about the same. Does not. Good product. Good job, guys. I'm impressed. Okay, so now that is the not yet released, coming soon, full coverage spray. Now that spray is going to come in a light. It's not going to come in every foundation shade. That's why I said I think it's meant for the body and to do certain spots, but it's going to come in a 10, a 30, a 50, and a 70. So it's going to come in a light medium, a medium, and then a tan. So, okay, let's see the transfer. Paper towel, arm, nothing. That's impressive. So I guess I don't have to worry about my clothes, right? Let's see. Nothing. All righty. Nothing. Okay. Good job, Luminess. Impressive. Okay. So we still have more products that is to come. So this is your sneak peek for products that are coming that you haven't, that is not released yet. And I'm trying them for the first time to see how they work. Okay. So new colors. We've got a 15, 25, 35, and I think 45 as in-between covers. So awesome. That's coming. Spray full coverage which can be for the body or the face. You can see it on my face. It's not too heavy. It doesn't settle into the texture of my skin, and it gives me full coverage. Normally, I have to do a little bit of extra work up here where I have an age spot there or I have age spots here. First time it did it. And so that pigmentation is very much full coverage in that. And you just saw my arm. So I used it on my age spots here that are pretty intense. And it looks like skin, looks natural, looks smooth, looks good. Here's my other side. And you can see where, it's a little rougher. I have deeper age spots. This is kind of what my age spots look like on the other side before I use the full coverage spray. Looks pretty nice. And it didn't transfer. So those are 2 new products that are coming. So I'm going to set those aside and I'm going to go look in my box and see what else is there. So, hey, go ahead and say hello. Let me know you're here. Tell me where you're from. Give some love, some likes. Feel free to share this post, follow, all of that good stuff. Okay, so we have a makeup sealant. I believe we already have this, but I bet this will lock in anything and everything that we're done. So I think they just sent me that because I need it. But what is this? Let me see. Oh, it's got a pink top. They made this just for me, I think. Airbrush Spray Makeup Eraser. Moisturizing, easy removal. Okay, so if this does not transfer, I want to see, is it water resistant? And there is a way to tell. And I'm fixing to find out. And I don't even know, like, this is how I would test it. So I'm going to put it on here. You can see the drop of water. Okay, it beaded up. Beating up is good. Beating up and rolling is good. I wiped and it did not come off. Hi, Anita from Tulsa. That, my friend, is a true resistant color and foundation. Water, it beaded. If it can bead and not sink in or disperse, that means that barrier is there. I rolled it down. Now I'm going to wipe. No transfer. Wet cloth. No transfer. So how do you get it off? You can't use water, apparently. Okay, they sent this. Let's look and see. Yeah. So this is the cloth that comes with the Airbrush Spray Makeup Eraser. Their new makeup eraser. So this is probably how I get this off my face, with it being water resistant, transfer resistant, off my body. I wonder how long it stays. I bet I need to go and do a test to see how long it will stay before coming off just on regular wear and tear. Okay, so the instruction, oh, that's soft. Oh, I like that. That's like a baby blanket. Good job, guys. So it says to shake it well, spray directly onto the makeup removing cloth, apply to face, and massage in circular motion, removing the makeup. Okay, this is now I've just put on the new product of the full coverage airbrush spray for body and face. Okay, I've got it on my face. Texture looks good. Coverage is good. I've got it on my arm. It looks natural. It's covered up age spots. I've tried the resistance test with water and all of that. And now I'm going to remove it with the new remover they're about to release. So, okay, let's see how it goes. Oh, wow. Okay. That took it straight off. Whoa. And it feels very hydrating on the skin, which, by the way, I love because I tend to have drier skin. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Half is off and half is on. Look at the coverage. Full coverage, 2 short sprays. Good morning, Cindy. We're talking about the not yet released products that are coming. Check it out, guys. I just used the airbrush spray makeup eraser. It gives hydration, but look, it removed it. Y'all just watched me put water on a paper towel and try to take it off of my face. It was water resistant. It did not move. It did not come off on my white paper towel. That's my water drops trying to remove it. But with that and this, with the airbrush makeup erase, look at that. That's the coverage with 2 short sprays. And that removed it. So it's hydrating. Okay, let's do it on the arm. So this, I have the full coverage. So get ready because you're about to see this arm without the full coverage and how that really looks. Okay, so that was just a little bit needed. Let's remove it. Now, I do love that this hydrates the skin. I like that it is not overly drying on the skin as I'm removing the full coverage product. See all of my age spots? That's from being out in the sun, doing my sun thing. What little bit I did do, it removed it all. That's impressive. So there's the full coverage, 2 little sprays. There's without it, so you can see the amount of coverage and you can see how it removed it and moisturized all at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put a little bit more on here and remove this side of the full coverage foundation. Guys, these new products are not yet released, so you're getting a sneak peek. Oh, Anita, you do want this. I'm telling you, it is a great product. Luann, hello. You're in Sierra Vista, Arizona. You are so, so kind. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so new products coming out. Half shades on the 10. We'll have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let me see. I think we have a 45 too. Let me make sure. Nope, just to 35. So if you are a lighter skinned lady and you always have to mix your foundations, or, you know, the 20s too light, but the 30s too warm and all of that, they have an in-between color coming out. And if you need heavier coverage or the summertime is getting here, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to do one more spray on the back of this, a very short spray, and just continue to clean and see how much it takes to get off that full coverage spray. So the full coverage spray is going to, in my opinion, again, I still have to do some tests on it, but for me, I think it's going to be for like someone who's very athletic or has hyperpigmentation, melasma, some variation, heavy variation in coloring. It was very texture friendly on my skin. And so I was very surprised. Okay, that was the last little bit. So I'm going to take this dry portion and wipe off any extra moisture or emollient that is in this removal. But look how well it hydrates the skin. It hydrates very well. And so my skin doesn't feel dry. Like whenever I do promos or I do demos with you guys, I will use one of these terry cloths. This is from yesterday because I show people how to properly apply the foundation. Well, after about 3 layers, I need to take it off. And so I'll just use that with I'll wet that and I'll wipe my face with it. And that's what comes off. Well, that can be a little drying on my skin. And so after doing that several times, one, it gets it off. And so that means that our regular foundation comes off with water and traction. This new full coverage spray does not come off with water and traction. You just saw me do that with a paper towel, a white paper towel, to see if it moved. It does not. but it did come off with the new airbrush spray makeup eraser that they're coming out with soon. And this nice little soft, this is the same type of cloth that this is. But it did come off with that. And it's hydrating. My skin does not feel dry, which, by the way, I love because I do have drier skin. It did come off of my arm when I removed it. You saw me do the test with the white paper towel, and it did not move. It did not come off, but then it did come off with the airbrush. So I think this is going to be a necessity if you decide to go with the airbrush full coverage, not yet released, but coming soon, full coverage spray covering. I gotta say, guys, I think Luminess did a good job. If I didn't like it, my politically correct answer to the testing of this would be, I think I need to test some different techniques to get the optimal coverage. However, just the basic 2 short sprays, putting it on, blending it in, testing it with the white paper towel for it to be resistant, testing it with water for it to bead up and be resistant. And then the remover, amazing, amazing. So that is what is coming soon, you guys. I just wanted to come on, give you a sneak peek. Oh, thank you for all the likes and loves. If you like this, love it, love it. Let me know you like and love. Go ahead and share, like, love, all of that good stuff. Comment, let me know you're there. Anita, you have a question. Go ahead and ask your question. I will do my best to answer it. So just so you know, the new things that they sent me that you can be ready to see. 3 new shades for our lighter tones that are in between coming out soon. 15, 25, and 35. So you have some help if you are an in-between fair skin person. Full coverage for the face and body, which I get nervous when people say full coverage on the face for skin that has texture and is older. I get real nervous about how it's going to look on the skin. So yeah, I get nervous, but this looked beautiful. I was so excited. It looked so good on my face and it covered up so much. And it didn't transfer onto the white paper towel. It didn't transfer with water. I was happily surprised. And I think this is going to come in like a light medium, a medium, and a tan. So that is coming. That's going to be very cool. And then, of course, the remover. I was a little hesitant on the remover because I was like, surely my terry cloth towel will do that. But with it not transferring on, being wet on the paper towel, it won't transfer onto that without the remover. You're going to need this. And it's hydrating. It didn't dry my skin. So yay for new products. Yay for sneak peeks, first looks. And you got the first looks at new products coming out so that you can be ready to jump on it before they sell out. Because I promise you, these are selling out. I promise you, they're going to be gone before you get them. I'm telling you, they're going to sell out. So, all righty. You just got the tea. Is the cloth machine washable? Yes, it is. Absolutely. This is washable. You can put it in the machine. You can wash it, clean it, disinfect it, all of that good stuff. You just got the sneak peek of what is to come. So until next time, I'll give you a little bit more next time, and we'll do some demos of those in-between colors so you can see how well they match. I'll see you guys later.